Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're a parent or caregiver of a child who seems to break or destroy everything in their path, this video is for you. In today's video, we're going to dive deep into why this might be happening and offer a real, actionable system that you can follow to address the issue. Destructive behavior can happen for many reasons, like sensory overload, frustration, or seeking attention. Experiencing the behavior can at times leave you scratching your head, feeling helpless, and wondering what it was that you did wrong. Whatever the cause, you don't have to deal with it alone. There are strategies and systems you can put in place to help your child manage this behavior more effectively and efficiently, so let's break it down step by step. Step 1 in addressing destructive behavior is to create a safe and calm environment. Think about it. Our kids are still developing their sensory systems. What feels like a normal level of stimulation to us might feel totally overwhelming to them. When a child feels overwhelmed, they're more likely to act out. Start by taking a sensory inventory of your home. Are there areas that are particularly stimulating? If so, consider making some adjustments to the space to help lessen its effect on the child. But if this is not an option, then consider going in a different direction, meaning create a designated calming down space in the indoor play area with soft blankets, soothing music, and calming sensory toys. And when creating this space, instead of getting rid of everything, try rotating toys. This helps manage the amount of visual and tactile stimulation they're exposed to, and it's little things like this that over time provide more structure. Remember, creating a calm and safe environment is an ongoing process. When your child feels safe and regulated, they're less likely to engage in destructive behavior and more likely to thrive. Step 2 is teaching your child emotional regulation skills. Parents, please pay close attention to what is said in these next few sentences, as it may very well be some of the most valuable advice you will hear as it relates to emotional regulation. Imagine this. Your child is building a tower and it keeps falling down. They get frustrated and sweep their arm across the table, sending blocks flying everywhere. In these moments, it's important to remember that your child isn't giving you a hard time, they're having a hard time. Start by helping your child identify and label their emotions. You can say things like, "I see you're feeling frustrated that your tower keeps falling down." Next, teach them coping mechanisms like deep breaths, counting to 10, or taking a break. Role-playing can also be a powerful tool. Act out different scenarios with your child and practice using these coping mechanisms together. Sometimes modeling the expectation may help the child see how they should act in the situation. Remember, emotional regulation is a skill, and like any skill, it takes time and practice to develop. The more you equip them with these skills, the better they'll be able to manage their emotions and avoid resorting to destructive behaviors. Chapter 3: Set clear boundaries and expectations. Step 3 is all about setting clear boundaries and expectations. Children thrive when they know what is expected of them, and when there are consistent consequences for their actions. Start by clearly communicating what is and isn't acceptable behavior. Instead of just saying, "Don't break things," be specific. Consistency is key here. Children thrive on predictability, so try your best to respond consistently. Consequences should be logical and related to the behavior. If your child throws a toy and breaks it, a natural consequence might be that they lose the privilege of playing with that toy for a period of time. Involve your child in the process as much as possible, meaning have a conversation with them about why certain behaviors are not acceptable and what consequences they should expect as a result of the behavior. Setting boundaries isn't about being controlling. It's about providing your child with the structure and guidance they need to make good choices and develop into responsible individuals. Offering positive reinforcement for appropriate behavior is powerful. Step 4 is offering positive reinforcement for appropriate behavior. When we acknowledge and praise our children for their good choices, we're reinforcing those behaviors and making them more likely to occur in the future. This actually holds true for most kiddos. Positive reinforcement doesn't have to be complicated or extravagant. It can be as simple as a smile, a hug, or saying something warm and heartfelt like this. "I noticed you were feeling frustrated, but you chose to take deep breaths instead of throwing your toys. That was so kind and brave of you." Parents, there's a real meaningful benefit in being specific in your praise. Instead of just saying "good job," tell your child exactly what you liked about their behavior. By giving them positive attention when they're behaving appropriately, You're fulfilling their need for attention in a way that promotes positive behavior. You can also use positive reinforcement to encourage specific behaviors. For example, if your child is working on controlling their anger, you might create a sticker chart where they earn a sticker for every time they use their coping mechanisms instead of resorting to destructive behavior. Positive reinforcement is a powerful tool that can motivate your child to make positive choices. Use it generously and consistently, and you'll be amazed at the difference it can make. Chapter 5. Monitor and adjust the approach. Finally, Step 5 is to monitor the situation and adjust your approach as needed. Destructive behavior isn't something that's going to disappear overnight, so it's essential to stay consistent and monitor your child's progress. Keep a journal or make notes on your phone about your child's behavior. What triggers their destructive behavior? What strategies seem to be working? What isn't working? Don't be afraid to ask for help. If you're feeling stuck or overwhelmed, reach out to a trusted friend, family member, or mental health professional. Remember, you're not alone in this. Many parents struggle with their child's destructive behavior at some point. Celebrate the small victories along the way. Did your child use their words instead of hitting when they were upset? Did they take a break when they felt overwhelmed instead of throwing a tantrum? Be kind to yourself, be patient with your child, and trust that with consistent effort and support, you can help your child learn to manage their behavior in a healthier way. Let's quickly recap the 5 steps for addressing destructive behavior. 1. Create a calm and safe environment to reduce sensory overload. 2. Teach emotional regulation skills to help your child manage frustration. 3. Set clear boundaries and consistent expectations. 4. Offer positive reinforcement for appropriate behavior. And 5. Monitor and adjust your approach as needed. Thank you so much for watching. If you found these steps helpful, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe for more parenting tips. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.